Notice to the public. If you wish to address the council, please complete the public wish to address the council form located on either end of the county and give it to either the council chairman or the council clerk prior to the beginning of the meeting. All comments must be addressed to the council as a whole. Addressing individual council members or staff is not allowed. Speakers should be courteous in their choice of words and actions, and comments shall be limited to the issue and cannot involve individuals or staff-related matters. In addition, I'd like to share notice to the public. Individuals addressing the council should be respectful of others in their choice of words and actions. Owners of properties being considered this evening will be allowed to address the council at the time the condemnation hearing is called for their respective property. Please come to the podium and state your name and address for the record. All cell phones and electronic devices used for communication should be silenced for the duration of the meeting. I'd like to call the Terrebonne Parish Council condemnation meeting to order, and we'll have a invocation by myself and pledge allegiance as well. Heavenly Father, we ask that you give us wisdom, guidance, and understanding. Most of all, give us grace, Heavenly Father, as we make the decisions for the people whom are gathered here today. We ask that you bless this state, this great nation, and the people of Terrebonne Parish. These and many other blessings we ask in your darling Son Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Miss Alicia, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, sir. Mr. Harding, Mr. Voisin, Mr. Amity, Mr. Champagne, Mr. Hamner, Mr. Babin, Ms. Chauvin, Mr. Trusclair, Mr. Pleasure. Mr.
Here.
Chairman, you have a quorum present.
Thank you. Thank you. Order of business, conduct public hearings and take action on the proposed condemnations of structures located at the following addresses. Item A, 4422 Highway 24, Berg, Louisiana. Is anybody here for that property? Yeah, go ahead. Excuse me, Miss Camilla Brown. Sorry, I'm going to get used to it in a minute. I'll figure it out. Go ahead.
This matter was continued from the January 13, 2026 condemnation hearing. An inspection conducted on April 7 indicated this structure has been torn down. It's our recommendation that this file be closed.
Got a motion by Mr. Steve Trusclair to concur with the administration, second by Ms. Kim Chauvin. Seeing no further discussion. Members, vote your machines. Votes 9-0, motion passes. Item B, 503 Aragon Road, Montague, Louisiana.
This matter was continued from the July 13, 2026 condemnation hearing. The initial complaint was received on July 24th, an initial inspection on August 6th. An inspection conducted on April 22nd, 2026 indicated that the structure is still in the same condition. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
Steve?
Hi, Kelly Bro, address 115 Jean Street, Gray, Louisiana, 70359. I picked up the property from tax sale this past year, redeemable in 2028. I'm just trying to pretty much save the structure at this point. I've tried to contact the original owner, Casey Pellegrin. I've had no luck there. I've mailed, sent them mail, text a few family members on Facebook. Still cannot get in touch with them. I've also spoke with Miss Courtney today. She is unable to get in touch with Casey. So I just want to see kind of what my options are to keep the property. I've also had a permit on the property as well.
Mr. Trusclair?
Okay, thank you, Casey. I spoke to you. We spoke last week before. I never spoke to you.
No, I'm Kelly.
I mean, Kelly.
Okay, you spoke with Casey?
No.
Oh, I was about to say, can I speak with Casey?
I'm reading the wrong line. I thought
It's okay. I did reach out to you via email,
Right,
to
that's what
kind
it
of
was.
tell you like the
Yeah.
situation and what
I
was
knew,
going
I,
on.
I knew it from you.
Okay.
Okay, so it was continued. Are you still trying to get in touch with them?
I am. That's what I asked for last time I came. I don't think you were present at that point. I asked for continuation so that I can get in touch with them. I had sent them a mail out by that point. Still have not heard anything since then. Like I've stated, I reached out to a couple family members on Facebook. Still can't get in touch with anybody.
Okay, well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a motion to continue to the next meeting again.
I appreciate that.
And, if something comes up before, let me know.
Okay. If it's okay, I'll call you and we can
Certainly.
kind of, okay, perfect.
We have a motion by Mr. Steve Trosclair to continue and a second by Mr. Carl Harding. Seeing no further lights, members, vote your machines. Votes not 8-0, motion passes.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
Item C, 109 Ray Ellender Court, Berg, Louisiana.
This matter was continued from the January 13, 2026 condemnation hearing. The initial complaint was received on February 5th, 2024. The initial inspection was conducted on February 5th, 2024. An inspection conducted on April 23rd, 2026 indicated that this structure is still in a dilapidated and dangerous condition. It is our recommendation that the structure be condemned and the owner hereby ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
Mr. Trosclair?
Okay, thank you. I spoke to Mr. Allender. He's offshore. He couldn't be here tonight. So, I'm gonna, condemn and give him 90 days to, make some improvements to it.
Have a motion by Mr. Steve Trosclair to condemn, but give them 90 days. Second by Ms. Kim Chauvin. Seeing no further lights, members, vote your machines. Votes 9-0, motion passes. Item D, 308 Olimo Street, Houma, Louisiana.
This matter was continued from the January 13, 2026 condemnation hearing. The initial complaint was received on April 16, 2025. The initial inspection conducted on April 16, 2025. An inspection conducted on April 20th, 2026 indicated that this structure is still in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
Ma'am, name and address for the record.
Buffy Bolden, 308 Audemars Street, Houma, Louisiana, 70363.
Okay. What's your intent with the property?
I'm in the process of repairing it. Since the first time I received the letter, I repaired the roof. So now I have the wood that's inside of the house to repair the house. I just moved in to 312. I had three to repair. I repaired 2 so far, and I have this last one to do. That's all I have. 308, 310, 312, and 314 in a row. And I just moved in to 312 back from the storm 2 days ago. I had a rebuild.
Okay, that was part of the restore project, correct?
Yes.
Okay, how long do you think it'll take you to have, get some substantial amount of work done on that property? You mentioned you had the materials and stuff like that already in, right?
Yes, I'm alone and I'm doing my best. I buy wood as I can, and then I will.
Okay. Do you didn't apply for a permit though, right?
A permit for
To rebuild, renovate, do whatever to the
to
property?
rebuild that one?
Yes, to renovate it.
No,
You didn't do a permit, okay.
no.
All right, first thing you're gonna have to do, anytime you are renovating a property, new roofs and things like that, you have to apply for a permit through our planning and zoning department.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is what we'll do, so we don't have to keep reoccurring and coming back here. Yeah. And I'm the counsel for your district. So I can't actually make the motion, but what I want to do is, we'll keep it in the condemned status. However, you need to get a permit, one, and then once you get that permit, then you can start with renovations, and we'll stay in contact. Of course, I'll see that property and see what, what work you've done to it. And if we get to a point where it's substantial, then we can remove it from the condemnation list.
Okay.
We understand how that works. Miss Brown, I'm sorry.
I just want to know, what is her relation to Miss Bertha Blake?
That's my mother. She stayed at 310. She had a massive heart attack in '07. So I'm the only one, and I'm by myself.
Okay, so the property's not in your name.
No.
Okay, yeah. I'd like to get some advice from legal on that.
The property owner, Ms. Bertha Blake, was properly noticed, so we are good to go with this one.
Okay. Yeah,
I'd like to make a motion to condemn and give 90 days.
okay. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. All right. We have a motion by Mr. Clayton Voisin to condemn, give 90 days, a second by Mr. John Amady. No further lights, members, vote your machines. Votes 9-0, motion passes. Mr. Harding, you had something?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Just for administration, I'm not in reference to that, though.
Okay, so like I mentioned to you earlier, we condemned it. However, you have 90 days to get a permit. Well, you want to get a permit as soon as possible and start your renovations, since you did mention that you had some, materials there to do some work on the property. That's a must. You have to do that. And then we can get some work going on there, and I'll be monitoring the property for a substantial amount of work being done. And then we can revisit this matter here and possibly just move forward.
Okay.
All righty? Thank you, ma'am. I
Thank
do
you.
appreciate your time. Mr. Harding, I'm sorry.
Yes, as we're going forward in this meeting, could you give us the next condemnation hearing meeting date? When is the next date? July 28th?
Right. Okay, so that's good, we haven't gotten. No, so I'd go with the normal July. The date.
Miss,
Gotcha, okay.
one more, there we go. Thanks.
Yeah, so the tentative date is July 28th. Yes, it may be changed, but we don't know as of yet.
Yeah, we just use that going forward. Thank you.
Okay. Item E, sorry. Item E, 5445 Grand Caillou Road, Houma, Louisiana.
This matter was continued from the January 27, 2026 condemnation hearing. The initial complaint was received on February 11, 2025. The initial inspection was conducted on February 13, 2025. An inspection conducted on April 20th indicated that this structure is still in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
Ms. Alcock?
Courtney Alcock. I was appointed ad hoc on this property, and I attempted to provide the customary notification processes, but I've had no contact with the owner.
I don't have it. I do not. There we go.
I'm sorry. It's too early in the day. I concur with administration.
We have a motion to concur with administration with Mr. Danny Babin, second Ms. Kim Chauvin. Seeing no further lights, members, vote your machines. Votes 9-0, motion passes. 1003 Bayou Dularge Road, Houma, Louisiana.
An inspection conducted on April 20th indicated this structure has been renovated. We recommend closing this file.
Make a motion to concur with administration. I'm sorry.
Motion to concur with Mr. Danny Babin, second Ms. Kim Chauvin. Seeing the lights, members vote your machines.
Now I'm gonna do this.
Votes 9-0, motion passes. Item G, 305B, Johnson Ridge Lane, Thibodaux, Louisiana.
The actual address for this location would be 305 Johnson Ridge Lane, 305 Johnson Ridge Lane A, 305 Johnson Ridge Lane B, Thibodaux, Louisiana. This matter was continued from the January 27, 2026 condemnation hearing. The initial complaint was received on February 11, 2025. The initial inspection was conducted on February 13, 2025. An inspection conducted on April 20th, 2026 indicated that these structures are still in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. It is our recommendation that these structures and one mobile home be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structures by May 28, 2026.
Ma'am, go ahead. Name and address for the record.
305 D Johnson Ridge Lane,
Okay, and
Thibodaux, Louisiana.
your name?
Willie Taylor.
Go ahead.
Well, I'll speak. Joyce Poche, 1365 Garden Road, Monroe, Louisiana. We're back with the same issue as 3 months ago. Again, I received the citation. The pictures are not corresponding with what you're asking. I have the other pictures from previous citations I've received. The question is, the building, what are we speaking of? We're just speaking of this building because there's a house that's in front of it that's on 305 Johnson Ridge Lane that is literally falling in. Now, I understand there are residents living in it. We have no idea who those residents are. So we're trying to just get some clarification of what is being really asked of us. Do you want all the buildings torn down or just one or two buildings torn down? The building that's here, that they're showing here, is nothing compared to the building that's in front of it. It is literally caved in.
The roof is falling in.
I just want to make sure
Yes,
that we're
so
clear.
We just want some
What-
clarity.
The clarity here is we're talking about
Mhm.
305B Johnson Ridge Lane.
The lanes, the paper is
Are-
A.
Okay, I'm sorry. I tell you what, we're going to let Ms. Camilla Brown tell you
Okay.
exactly what piece of property,
Okay,
what we're talking about. Ms.
Okay.
Brown?
So we're speaking of all of the structures that are on 305. So you have the front structure, which is 305 Johnson Ridge Lane. That's in the lower corner with the roof caving in the
Okay.
middle.
okay,
Okay, then we're speaking of 305A Johnson Ridge Lane, which is this structure up here in the upper left-hand
Okay.
corner at the
Okay.
top. And then we're speaking of 305 Johnson Ridge Lane B, which is the trailer that is right here in this photo on your right-hand side.
Well, that one is being torn down. It's not complete yet.
Right, but
Person that
we
doing
still have to add it to the condemnation list, Ms. Taylor, because the structure is not yet completed. So like we decided at the last meeting, we decided that we were gonna put all of those structures on the
Okay.
condemnation hearing.
Okay, okay. Well, as of now, we're trying to find other heirs. We don't have the money for this. And we're asking for an extension. We're even asking for, can somebody give us an origin of this property? Because, again, I don't live here. My cousins don't live here, and we have no idea of this property, other than the fact it was our grandfather and grandmother.
Absolutely. I'll let the representative, Mr. Carl Harding, address you guys, and maybe he can give you a little bit of insight, answer some more questions that you guys have. Mr. Harding?
Okay, yes. Originally, when this happened, the structure, as you see up here, is the gray structure. That was the structure in question. When I went out there to visit, I found that there are 4 addresses there and 4 different families that's living under the same address that has the same mailbox. Okay. Now, the difficult part here is the fact that each individual somehow or another has to be contacted for their share of it. That's the best thing I can actually possibly do for you guys.
Okay.
The structure here at the bottom corner over there
Mm-hmm.
was not associated
To the left.
with the first time you came up here.
Okay.
The building, the top corner,
Okay.
left, that's the one that was in question. So when we went out there, we found out I wouldn't say all of them because they're not in different conditions that are there. But I think the responsibility has to be divided up and we have to figure that out for the best case scenario. Me, myself, I think that this gray building, top left, would be suitable right now compared to bottom left, the trailer that's being demolished with the guy, I think he's in St. Louis or something like that. But I'm willing to try to work this out because I know Miss Darlene was associated with the one that was in the
Yes.
front. So we have to clear that matter out. It's a fiasco,
And-
and it's not going to do the parish any good to go and get into this mess. This is something you guys going to have to figure this out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We're gonna, you know what I mean, we want to do what's best for you guys, but it's the gentleman that's in the back of the 305,
Mm-hmm.
the guy that's has a disability.
Yes.
He didn't appear today either, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's not here today, and that particular gentleman is actually threatening anybody coming on the property land, and it's just very confusing. It's just,
Well, I thank you for coming up, and I think I'm gonna have to myself, I guess, if possible. I don't know how we can actually do this to get this actually divided into these different addresses.
mhm.
You can't. You just gotta handle it.
We
So
already
is it,
cleared
is
this.
it the persons that live there? I mean, I don't understand. What's,
See, 305 is one big piece of property
yes,
that's divided up.
yes.
So if one piece of property, but it's not?
It's not, it's just have several
Oh,
structures.
just, okay. Well, we have one person putting fencing all around the property, so we don't,
Well, I'm getting confused
we
now.
just don't know.
Okay, so the structures that you see present are all on one piece of property. And we, 305, it's all on one piece of property. We've had that figured out. We did 911 and tax assessor. We had them working on
Okay.
both. I mean, all of them. So we had it figured out. We even appointed Courtney for the estate of this property to make sure that we were covered on every end before we presented this tonight.
So what I'm gonna do is actually let it remain on the condemnation list and actually extend to the next condemnation hearing. And Ms. Porsche,
Poche. Mhm.
Ms. Porsche,
And we are trying to contact an attorney as well.
okay. Yeah.
Mr. Babin?
Yeah, maybe I misunderstood, but it sounded like you said you had someone living in this one with the roof falling that you didn't even know who they
No,
are.
we have no idea who they
I
are.
live down there and I
Oh,
don't know.
okay, well, my point in saying that is maybe y'all ought to start eviction process on that, because that takes a while. That's a liability on y'all part. Somebody living on the property that y'all own, and they get hurt on there, that, I'm not trying to play attorney here, but
Right, I understand.
it sounds like to
I
me there might be a lawsuit down the line, especially with all of this condemnation going on right now. So I mean, that, when you speaking to your attorney, remind them that somebody that's living there that y'all don't even know.
Okay.
And what we're gonna do here is actually follow the recommendation of the administration.
Second.
And what we're gonna do, we're gonna communicate within there. Hopefully we can iron this out. Within that, what's that, May 28th, Ms. Camella? Ms.
Okay.
Porsche, we've talked before.
Yes, sir.
And I'm
Yes,
gonna
sir.
have to take another visit up there to the gentleman that's trying to stop everybody from coming over there. It's unfortunate, it's about 5 families that's involved with this.
Okay.
So, it's a dilemma that I just didn't want to some people's gonna be hurt and some people's not. That's the nature of the beast. So we're gonna follow the recommendation of administration, which is have it torn down by the 28th. Now that's everything that's out there,
28th
correct?
of what? I'm sorry.
28th of May.
Of May?
Yeah, right.
So we couldn't get any type of extension or something?
Well, we'll talk after you finish at the mic.
Okay.
Okay, we have a motion on the floor by Mr. Carl Harding to follow the recommendation of administration. Second, Ms. Kim Chauvin. Seeing no further lights or discussions, member votes your machines. And folks, Mr. Harding, he'll meet you out in the hallway and he'll talk to you for a sec.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. I'm sorry. Motion, votes 9-0, motion passes. Item H, 100 South Boudreaux Street, Montague, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on January 27th, 2026. The initial complaint was received on September 23rd, 2024, and the initial inspection was conducted on October 3rd, 2024. An inspection conducted on April 21st, 2026 indicated that the structure was still in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. It is our recommendation that the structure be condemned and the owner ordered to remove or demolish the structure by May 28, 2026.
Good evening. My name is Joaquina Narcan. I'm at 108 Emily Street, Montague. This is my parents' house. We did do the extension. Me and my husband was going to get the permit and start, but my sister says she had somebody that she thought was going to be able to do it. They have not. So she's supposed to be getting an estimate from a company down Golden Meadow, and I also called Sashon Demolitions. They're supposed to be getting me an estimate tomorrow to see how much it's going to cost to have it tore down. Now, she did tell me it might take a couple weeks to get the permit to be able to do it, so.
Right. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna concur with the administration, which we've already did that. But I'm gonna, instead of having to get it done by May 28th, I'm gonna do you 60 days. And I'll give y'all 60 days, to see what you can find and get it done.
All right. I know the succession on my dad's half of the house should be done within a couple of weeks, but we haven't started mom's yet. So, but we're trying to get it done because we want to sell the property after we get the house tore down.
Okay, so you got basically 2 months.
Okay.
Motion by Mr. Steve Trosclair, condemn but give 90 days, 60 days, I'm sorry. Second by Mr. John Amade. Seeing no further discussion, lights, members vote your machines. Votes 8-0, motion passes. Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am.
68. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good evening.
You too. Item I, 236 St. Malo Street, Houma, Louisiana.
This matter was continued from the January 27, 2026 condemnation hearing. The initial complaint was received on February 21st, 2025. The initial inspection was conducted on February 21st, 2025. An inspection conducted on April 22nd, 2026 indicated that this structure was still in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
Motion to give 90 days.
Second.
Have a motion on the floor by Mr. Clayton Voisin to condemn but give 90 days. Motion on the floor by Mr. Clayton Voisin to condemn, give 90 days. Second by Mr. Steve Trosclair. Seeing no further lights, discussions, members vote your machines. Votes 8-0, motion passes. I'll give you a call. But just to let everybody else know, I've already been working with this gentleman on that. And thanks for all your service for Terrebonne Parish, 28 years. Thank you. 35, I'm sorry.
I know.
Item J, 564 Aragon Road, Houma, Louisiana, Montague, Louisiana.
This matter was continued from the January 27, 2026 condemnation hearing. The initial complaint was received on April 22nd, 2025. The initial inspection was conducted on April 23rd, 2025. An inspection conducted on April 21st, 2026 indicated that this structure is still in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
Mr. Steve Trosclair.
Yes, thank you. I've been in contact with Mr. Sober on this property. At the last meeting when we continued it, there was a sale pending on the property, and that sale has since fallen through. So he has actually obtained a permit to do the renovations and get it refurbished. So I'm gonna concur and extend it 90 days, and we'll revisit in 90 days.
Just to get you on the record, can you state your name and address for the record?
Mike Sober, 1506 Lynn Street, Thibodaux, Louisiana, 70301.
Thank you, sir.
As Councilman Trosclair said, I had a sale. It fell through primarily because the guy couldn't get insurance. Thanks to our president and his One Big Beautiful Bill Act, there's some opportunities that now exist for real estate investors that didn't exist last year. And I'm gonna take a gamble and fix it up and see where we go from there.
Okay. We do have a motion on the floor and a second.
90 days.
Motion to concur with the administration, extend 90 days, second by Mr. John Hamady. Seeing no further lights, members vote your machines. Votes 9-0, motion passes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Item K, 4064 Highway 665, Montague, Louisiana.
This matter was continued from the January 27, 2026 condemnation hearing. The initial complaint was received on May 16, 2024. The initial inspection was conducted on May 17, 2024. An inspection conducted on April 22nd, 2026 indicated that this structure is still in a dilapidated condition. It is our recommendation that the residential mobile home and the accessory structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
Ms. Alcock?
Courtney Alcock, I was appointed ad hoc on this property. I undertook the customary notification procedures for an ad hoc, but I've had no contact with any interested party.
Motion by Mr. Steve Trosclair to concur with the administration, second by Mr. Clayton Voisin. Seeing no further lights, discussions, members vote your machines. Votes 9-0, motion passes. Item L, 419 Grand Caillou Road, Home, Louisiana.
This matter was continued from the January 27, 2026 condemnation hearing. The initial complaint was received on April 11, 2025. The initial inspection was conducted on April 14, 2025. An inspection conducted on April 20th, 2026 indicated that this structure was still in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
Motion by Mr. Clayton Voisin to condemn, give 60 days. Mr. Steve Trosclair?
But Courtney got speaking.
Oh,
on this.
Courtney? Go ahead.
Courtney Alcock, I was appointed ad hoc on this and undertook the customary notification procedures. I did get in touch with several of the owners and maybe they've contacted the councilman and started some efforts. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate putting that on the record.
Dion, can you put the
Turn it back.
screen back up?
Tammy. That's Tammy.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at I'm seeing Dion. I thought you had to click up.
No, Dion, that's it.
I'm lost either way.
It's all right, Mr.
Okay.
Steve, it's all right.
Cross-eyed tonight. Okay, what I would like to know, I'm looking at the building and, you know, we say it's in dilapidated and dangerous conditions. I want y'all to point out what's dilapidated and dangerous about this building.
Okay, so back at the January 27th condemnation hearing, we gave you some backup from Orchestrate. And so that backup is utilized for this very instance when we have questions like this. So within the description of this building, she gives you fully what's wrong with it. So if you don't mind, I would like to just read it to you. Do you-
Certainly.
Okay. So noting the description, this building has severe damage to all parts. It has not been properly boarded up or secured to protect the interior from harsh weather elements. On the interior, most acoustic ceiling panels have fallen due to the elements and present cause for future collapse. The interior walls and doors retain water and present a habitable environment for various fungi, such as mold, to spread further beyond what is already present. This is a public safety risk, as people may unknowingly encounter possible threats harmful to human health when entering the decaying interior. The concrete retains an ample amount of water to further prove severe damage. She also gave us backup pictures because what we can't see from these pictures is that this structure is opened. And so people can go in and out of this structure. She was able to open up doors and enter into this structure. So what vagrant wouldn't have the opportunity to enter into this structure and maybe set something afire?
Well, that's fine. My question was, I mean, it looks boarded up. I don't see any open doors, any open windows. So from what I can see, I can't see where anybody should be able to enter it without physically breaking into it, which is, I guess, so, but that's fine. Now, who put that report?
This was done by Orchestrate.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we have a motion on the floor in a second. Sorry? Okay, members, vote your machines. Votes not zero, motion passes. Item M, 113 Louise Street, Houma, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on May 1st, 2025. The initial inspection conducted on May 7th, 2025 indicated that this structure was in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 20th, 2026 indicated that this structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that the residential and accessory structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
Okay, I just found out recently that there was a
Ma'am,
notification.
name and address for the record,
Oh, I'm
please.
sorry. Name is Sylvia Gray. I am living with my son on 17 South Kane Circle. Okay, I was notified by a friend of mine that the notice was in the newspaper, and I just found out. So I called Brian Abear, because he's done work for me 3 years ago, and that was on the 10th. And he called me back on the 13th, and he said he was very busy, but he asked me how much square footage I have, and I told him I don't know, the square footage. So he said he was going to go by and he'll measure it for me. Well, I haven't heard from him since, but I am trying to get something done, get it torn down.
Mr. Champagne?
So I'll concur with the administration. We're going to condemn it, and I'll give you 90 days to see if you can find someone to get it torn down.
Okay, see, we kept having people break in it. It's the bad areas by the bunkhouse.
Yeah.
I have a grass cutter goes there every 2 weeks, cuts the grass. He keep out private property. We kept doing this. They keep cutting it down and busting in the windows, getting in it. But
Yeah,
anyway,
and that's
I'm
why
not
we need to
trying.
take it down, and the sooner you get someone to get in there and get it down, the better.
Okay, now suppose they've seen some people in there at one time and then they were out. So what am I going to do about that?
Put a no trespassing sign
I've
on
done
it,
that. I did it several times. You put it on
and
your
then call
case
the
and they-
police.
Yeah, and they just cut it. Well, I talked to the police about that. He said you'll have to have a name of who's in there to put a, what is that against the person?
Eviction.
Well, not the eviction, something else. I can't think of it. How is it not trespassing? To keep them away from you, so many feet away from you.
Oh,
whatever.
remaining after being forbidden? Oh,
Yeah.
something like that.
Something like that, but I have to know the name of the person. Well, I don't know, it's street people, drug people that's breaking in there. don't have a clue who's in there, who comes and goes, comes and goes. And then when I bring the police, it's fine and dandy for a couple of weeks and then back again.
Okay.
So,
Okay, you're done, ma'am?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna, so, okay, so what do I do in case there is somebody in there? Who do I, and I don't
Call
know
the
if they
police.
leave
You would
or
ha-
they're not there or when they're there. Because like I said, they go there, the police has gone there several times. And then they're not in there. They chase them off. But then they come back about 3 weeks.
Right.
Once it's condemned, they're gonna put a sign on there saying that no one should go in there. You just call the police,
Okay, but I have
because it's
90 days.
condemned.
Okay,
Okay.
but you see, I am trying because I did get a hold of Brian Abear. And he's very busy. And he
We're
said
giving you
that-
90 days.
Okay,
Okay, all right, we have a motion on the floor by Mr. Kevin Champagne to condemn, give 90 days, second by Ms. Kim Chauvin. Seeing no further lights, discussions, members vote your machines.
can I leave?
Votes 9-0, motion passes. Thank you, ma'am. Item N, 4564 Shrimpers Row, Houma, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on April 29, 2025. The initial inspection conducted on May 2nd, 2025 indicated that this structure was in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 22nd, 2026 indicated that this structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that this residential mobile home be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
Amen.
Okay, my name is James J. Leeret Jr. My wife is Julie Leeret. We both own the property. The trailer got tore up from the last storm 6 years ago. The way I work, I was trying to find something. There were some of our goodies that was stored in the living room. I just found me a shipping container. I took all of the stuff out and put it in my shipping container. And as of now, I got in touch with a construction company, which is Blues Construction. They go on Thursday, gonna tear the trailer down, haul everything off. They're gonna clean the property up for me.
Okay, well, if, Mr. Leroy, if you have all that, they're gonna get their permits to tear it down, okay?
That's a
It's
licensed
your, okay, but it's
construction.
your property, so make sure that they get a permit to tear
Yes,
it
sir.
down, whoever has to do it. I'm not gonna concur with administration to condemn it and give them 30 days. You ought to have that cleaned out by then if you got somebody going there
Yes,
next
sir.
week. And we'll keep up with it.
He plans on tearing it down as of this Thursday.
Good,
And he said that at the most of 1 day, it's gonna take him to do it.
good. We thank
And
you
it's
very
gonna
much.
be completely cleaned up for
And
me.
you're gonna be in a lot better shape.
Yes,
Sounds
sir.
good. Thank you
you,
very
sir.
much.
That's what our plans are.
Okay.
All right, we have a motion on the floor by Mr. Danny Babin to concur in the administration, give 30 days, second by Ms. Kim Chauvin. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members vote your machines.
Thank you.
Votes 9-0, motion passes. Thank you, sir.
30 days, right?
Item O, 814 Muir Street, Houma, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on August 20th, 2025. An initial inspection conducted on August 21st, 2025 indicated that the structure was in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 20th, 2026 indicated the structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that the structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
Sir, name and address for the record, please.
Brad Billiot, 724 Broadmoor Avenue as of now. But that is my address also. I sat there and had someone that wanted to buy the property, went through it. They went through Craig Landry's office to purchase the property and found out there's a lien on the property from the previous owner. We've been working to try to get this lien cleared up. Basically, what they did was took the stone title company sat there and paid off the original lien, the second lien that they had on the property. They gave the people the money, the previous owner the money, and the they live in Georgia now. Now, Derek Abear has a purchase agreement on it right now, and we're sitting there, trying to get the lien off. And Craig Landry's office haven't had any luck. As of the last email in January, I've been trying to talk with them. I have emails out. I have multiple calls out. I don't know what to do with HUD and FHA. It's very slow. It's very it's not easy.
Mr. Voisin.
How you doing, Mr. Billy?
All right, and yourself?
I just want to start by once again telling you so sorry for what happened to you and your family with this home. Tragic. I'm well aware of what's going on because I actually spoke to Derek.
Correct.
And we talked about it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep it like it is, condemn, but give you 90 days.
Okay.
Hopefully you can maybe get this resolved and get the property sold. And I know Derek's gonna jump right on it
Right.
to clean it up and all of that. If you got any issues in the next 30 to 60 days, just contact me, okay?
Okay.
Anything I can do to help you at all with that, please let me know,
All right.
okay?
All right.
Got a motion on the floor by Mr. Clayton Voisin, concur with the administration, however, give 90 days. Second by Mr. John Amady. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members vote your machines. Votes 8-0, motion passes. Thank you, sir.
Thank y'all.
All righty,
Y'all have a nice day.
you too. Item P 203 Fairlane Drive, Gray, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on September 8th, 2025. An initial inspection conducted on September 9th, 2025 indicated that the structure was in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 20th, 2026 indicated the structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that this residential and accessory structures be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structures by May 28, 2026.
Ma'am, state your name and address for the record, please.
It's Rachel Hensley. I live at 203 Fairlane in the camper that's in the driveway. It was ruined because of Ida, and then my mom stole the insurance money, so I haven't been able to do anything with the house. Because I can't afford anything. So I'm kind of just there until it forecloses, because I also can't pay that house note because the house is in my name. So I haven't been able to do anything with it.
Mr. Carl Harding.
Well, it's one thing to have a heart and to have business to take care of.
Yeah.
What would you like for me to do to help you?
I don't know what my options are.
Well, if you're living in the trailer, actually, the trailer should be the other structure. Which one is which?
The camper would be, well, for electricity, the
I'm
camper.
trying to find out. We got the house, all right, and then there's another structure. Is the trailer the other structure that we're talking about?
No.
It's a shed or something
No,
like
it's
that.
it's sheds that's in the backyard.
All right, it's a shed in the backyard. So what position is the trailer in that she's living in on the property?
The trailer is not tied into this condemnation at all.
Okay then, right. So what we can do at this moment, and what I'm figuring out on the fly, is the fact that we can concur with the administration. All right, and once we concur with the administration, it doesn't affect the trailer, right?
No.
All right, it doesn't affect the trailer. We can concur with the administration, let the administration do what they have to do. And I'm gonna call you. We're gonna go out here and we're gonna call. I'm gonna give you my number and everything like that. We're gonna talk. All right, and you get in contact with me.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, so we're gonna actually concur. We're trying to figure it out.
I need to ask, well, if you guys remember, we had an issue with that before.
That's what we're talking about right now.
Okay, so, all right, need to know. I have a motion. Mr. Trustclair, you want to say something?
I guess I had a question for legal. She mentioned that the house is in foreclosure.
It hasn't gone to
Oh,
foreclosure
it hasn't?
yet.
Okay, I
I think it's
misunderstood.
gonna start, because I had gotten a letter saying that they were about to start, but they haven't like fully done the process yet.
All right, I misunderstood what you said. Thanks.
You good? Okay. Mr. Babb?
The electricity is still hooked up to this property.
No, I am on a separate electric pole for the camper. So
Okay.
there's no electricity going to the house itself.
So and again, maybe I'm getting in, if y'all have discussed this and there's a way out for it, that's fine. I mean, if they foreclose on her property, that means that means she has to get off of that property.
Yes.
Okay, and if it was tied to the electricity in that house, it makes it a little bit more complicated. But if you have a way of working some of this out, Chris.
Ms. Brown?
Is your plumbing also tied into the house, or is that separate?
The plumbing is to the house.
So, we're gonna have to have that conversation.
Yeah, and the position that we're in, we're just buying more time. And the thing about it, it's gonna take a little longer for the foreclosure. Hopefully, we have something figured out by then. But right now, we're just gonna go with due process. Correct? We're gonna follow a recommendation of the administration.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do.
I have a motion on the floor to concur with the administration, second by Ms. Kim Chauvin. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members vote your machines. Vote 8-0, motion passes. Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Harding will speak with you. Item Q, 531 Marmont Street, Houma, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on June 24th, 2025. The initial inspection was conducted on June 25th, 2025, which indicated that this structure was in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. A notice was issued. An inspection conducted on April 20th, 2026 indicated the structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to remove or demolish the structure by May 28th, 2026.
I am Melissa Leroy at 314 Mahler Street. We want to keep the house and we want to renovate it. I have applied for a permit. It's pending. She needs more information on it. I do have that app number. We do have the materials we have, that we need. And we're planning on starting that cleanup and renovation almost immediately.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Kevin Champlin.
Okay, so you know how long you think it's gonna take?
We have several properties, so we're in the process of finishing up one now. So after we finish getting that one done, we can start on this one.
So if I give you 90 days and we revisit it at that time?
Yes,
And
sir.
you just keep in touch with me and let us know how they're going,
Yes, sir.
how to work. So we'll continue it for 90 days.
Okay.
No, I don't, I mean, she's gonna renovate it. I don't wanna condemn it. I just wanna continue it.
Motion on the floor by Mr. Kevin Champon to continue this matter for 90 days. Sorry?
You
That's
continuing it
that's
to
what
the
he
next
said.
meeting?
I didn't
No,
say condemn.
for 2 meetings, yeah. The next meeting is 90 days? Okay, then the next meeting. All right.
We have a motion on the floor by Mr. Kevin Champon to continue this matter
It's 3 months.
until the next condemnation hearing, which is July 28th, 2026. That's the motion. Second by Mr.
Steve.
Steve Trosclair.
We got another night of this.
Yeah, right. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members, please vote your machines.
All right. You good? All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Vote 6-0. Okay. Item R, 2617 Isaac Street, Houma, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on August 8th, 2025. The initial inspection conducted on August 12th, 2025 indicated this structure to be in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 20th, 2026 indicated this structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28th, 2026.
Ms. Alcott.
Courtney Alcock, I was appointed on this property. I undertook the customary notification procedures, but I've had no contact with any owner.
I have a motion on the floor by Mr. Steve Trosclair to concur with the administration, second by Mr. John Amity. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members, vote your machines. Votes 7-0, motion passes. Just a little bit of housekeeping for everyone. Just a reminder, please turn your cell phones off and any ancillary conversations and talking, things like that. If you need to, please step outside of the meeting room. Thank you. Item S, 6234 Highway 56, Chauvin, Louisiana.
The recommendation is that this file be closed. This structure will be taken care of through another entity.
Concur with administration.
A motion on the floor by Ms. Kim Chauvin to concur with the administration, second by Mr. Carl Harding. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members, vote your machines. Votes 8-0, motion passes. Item T, 230 Lower Country Drive, Berg, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on May 1st, 2025. The initial inspection was conducted on May 5th, 2025. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 21st, 2026 indicated that this structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28th, 2026.
Okay. Please state your name and address for the record, please, sir.
Johnny LaBeouf, 300 Crochettville Road, Montague.
Go ahead.
I'm the one that was chosen by my mother to take care of the place after she passed away and all that. And I'm a hard worker, and I've been mostly doing all that work by myself because my little brother, he works for the parish, tending bridges and all that, and he only got a day off every now and then, but he come give me a hand whenever he can. And then my truck messed up, and I didn't have no vehicle to go, so that's why it's taking so long to clear the house and everything out, but I will demolish the house. I will demolish the house and get rid of it off the property.
Right, Mr. Steve Trosclair?
So that's your plans to demolish it?
Yes,
and Get it
sir.
off?
Yes, sir. And the
Okay.
house, all the doors and everything, they all bolted, and one is nailed with the boards across. There's nobody that can get in the house or been breaking glasses or going through windows and that. But the hurricane 6 years ago had blown about 6-7 sheets of tin off of the top, and so it's in.
All right,
I'm gonna plan on demolishing the house as soon as I can.
I'm gonna concur with administration and we'll give you 90 days to get a permit. If you're gonna demolish, you definitely gotta get a permit.
Right, okay.
Get that done first before you do anything. And once you have a permit, we can definitely work with you.
Okay,
And I'll meet you outside and talk to you in a minute.
okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, we have a motion on the floor by Mr. Steve Trosclair to concur with the administration but give 90 days. Second by Mr. John Amity. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members, vote your machines. Vote 7-0, motion passes. Item U, 211 Kenneth Street, Houma, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on August 29th, 2025. The initial inspection was conducted on September 2nd, 2025. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 20th, 2026 indicated the structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28th, 2026.
Motion to concur.
We have a motion on the floor by Mr. John Amade to concur with the administration, second by Mr. Kevin Champon. Seeing no further lights, discussions, members vote your machines. Vote 7-0, motion passes. Item V, 6204 Grand Caillou Road, Houma, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on August 15th, 2025. The initial inspection conducted on August 19th, 2025 indicated the structure was in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 20th, 2026 indicated the structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28th, 2026.
Ms. Alcock?
Courtney Alcock, I was appointed ad hoc on this property. I undertook the customary notification processes, but I've had no contact with the owner.
Thank you,
Concur with
ma'am.
administration.
Second.
Have a motion on the floor by Mr. Danny Babin to concur with the administration, second by Ms. Kim Chauvin. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members vote your machines. Votes 8-0, motion passes. Item W, 111 Georgie Girl Drive, Houma, Louisiana.
The recommendation is to close this file. The structure is occupied and the file has been turned over to property maintenance for review.
Just, motion to concur with the administration by Mr. Danny Babin, second by Ms. Kim Chauvin. Seeing no further lights, members vote your machines. Are we looking at the right one? Vote 7-0, motion passes. Item X, 2630 Truman Street, Houma, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on July 8th, 2025. The initial inspection was conducted on July 8th, 2025, which indicated that this structure was in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 20th, 2026 indicated this structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28th, 2026.
Ms. Alcock?
Courtney Alcock, I was appointed ad hoc on this property and I undertook the customary notification processes, but I've had no contact with an owner.
You have a motion on the floor by Mr. Clayton Wazat to concur with the recommendation from administration, second by Mr. Steve Trosclair. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members vote your machines. Votes 8-0, motion passes. Item Y, 1816 Coteau Road, Houma, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on August 28, 2025. The initial inspection conducted on August 29, 2025 indicated that this structure was in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 20th, 2026 indicated this structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2025.
Name and address for the record, please, sir.
Alvin Edwards, 1816 Coteau Road.
John,
Go ahead.
Could you hold one
I'm
second?
sorry, Mr. Steve Trosclair.
Okay, I've got a question. We're
We
seeing
got it
the
now.
picture.
It's the right one now.
Okay, never mind.
Go ahead, sir.
All right.
Dion, you're
The
good?
other address, and you had to go back to the original address. I see what
There's
that is.
two dwell,
Yeah,
a
we're-
trailer and a house
We're here for both
on the
dwellings.
same property.
Okay, Y and Z. Okay, so which one? Okay, so there's an A and a,
Yeah,
okay. So 1816 Coteau Road, that's the one that we're on, we're
Yeah.
discussing now.
of
The
the
house.
house, okay.
Yes, sir.
Brick house. Yep.
Go ahead. You guys want to share anything or?
Do you all want his name and address or both of ours? Or?
Yeah, whoever talks, yeah.
Well, my
that's
name is
fine.
Nicholas Price. I live at 1814 Coteau. I'm actually next door to
Okay.
the property.
You guys go ahead and share.
We're in the process of cleaning it up. I've just been notified about this. I don't live here in Louisiana no more. I live in Dallas, Texas. The mailboxes had been knocked down I got pictures a year ago. I had the place cleaned, grass cut, everything cleaned up. We put for sale signs up. That's how he was able to contact me and started letting me know what was going on. Miss Camilla told me that someone had forwarded the mail from that address to an unknown address. I don't know who it is. So we never received any type of notice of they wanting it cleaned up or anything. But since we've been notified, I had it cleaned out. She came out and sent somebody out and inspected it, and they said it was good. We have someone lined up to remove the trailer. If not, we're gonna get it off. The trailer's going first because the structure's still good. I mean,
Yeah, as far as the house,
it's sound.
I'm gonna be purchasing the property. We have an agreement. That's why
Purchase
I
agreement.
actually cleaned up the property.
Yeah.
As far as the trailer,
Just so that we kind of keep it, on what's, what the specific item or property we're talking about.
Oh,
We're talking about the house. So we'll talk about the house and then we'll move forward to the trailer. So, yeah, just
as
share
far
with
as
the house.
I've been talking to him for a year. Everything was done over the phone. I didn't even know if this was legitimate, if it might have been a scam. I just met him for the first time this weekend, formally, face to face. He's the power of attorney of his mother. I had bought the house, the property next door. It was a succession. Everything got split. Never knew who these people were.
It was originally all one property.
But
He bought the other half. We have every intention of selling him this property.
that's my payment was to come down on the agreed price that he had for sale, and that's how my.
What's your intention for the house itself?
Well, my intention is I just got inside the house. He was able to let me in. Wasn't trying to break in the nut. The door that's actually open on the back. When he had family come by to look into it, that's just like a little utility shed closet. That's not even connected to the house.
Right.
I went and closed that up. There was nothing wrong with the door.
You
Just
could see the
closed
before
it,
and after.
turned the little lock behind it, closed it. His family went in, took some stuff whenever they were just going to take some stuff and clean up the yard. And I closed it up. I've actually got new locks to actually change out the locks. I have a cover to cover the side of the house. Only thing that has a problem is the bathroom inside the house. Took some water damage where it got messed up. The people that lived on the property on the other side, 2 years ago, now they have got arrested, got removed. There was a tree that fell that was rotten, went into that part. Once again, they never knew. He never knew who to get in touch with to press charges against them for property damage for that tree that fell. I was moving my trailer, cleaning up the lot that I purchased. And what happens, like the beginning of this year, I saw the parish workers at the property. So happened to go talk to him, and that's how I found out about everything and contacted him and told him. So he just found out about all of this. It's not like he was getting notified, and as soon as I saw, and they told me that y'all gonna send somebody out there and cut the grass, clean up all the property, I rented a skid steer, cleaned it, hauled everything off to the dump. It took me 2 days. My intentions of the house, same thing, fix it, clean it, renovate it, potentially rent it to my father-in-law to have him live in it.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Being you didn't get notices and you acknowledge that it was sent to some wrong address. And
Well, it wasn't the wrong address. It was the address of record. And so, I mean,
Someone
they're
forwarded
notifying us that it was the
mail.
wrong address, but we did appoint.
right, I understand.
Yeah.
That's not even a family relative,
But
that's
you
getting
didn't
his mail.
So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna defer this to the next condemnation hearing. So in July, this is gonna come up again.
Okay.
So by that time, you guys should have
Well, I'm gonna make the house look a lot more presentable too.
what y'all need to do by then. We'll revisit it in,
Get our
that's my
proper
motion to
paperwork,
defer till
permits and
July,
everything too
till
on
the
that.
July meeting.
Okay.
I have motion on the floor by Mr. Steve Trosclair to defer to the next condemnation hearing, which is July 28th, 2026. We have a second by Mr. John Amady. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members vote your machines. Votes 8-0, motion passes. Item Z, 1816A Coteau Road, Houma, Louisiana. The trailer. I'm sorry, go ahead.
The initial complaint was received on September 9th, 2025. The initial inspection conducted on September 10th, 2025 indicated that these structures were in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 20th, 2026 indicated these structures continue to be in violation. It is our recommendation that the residential mobile home and the accessory structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
Name and address for the record again, sir. Art, I'm sorry, no, Mr. Steve Trostclair.
Okay, I'm assuming this is same situation we had earlier in the meeting. Two dwellings on the same property. So my previous motion is gonna extend to this one, and then everything will be taken care of one time.
Can we get everything mailed to the address? 'Cause now we
Eighteen
have a- we
sixteen
have
What
an
you
ad-
need to
Coteau
do
Road.
is get with these
Okay.
ladies right here and give them whatever information you think they need to
Either
contact
my
you.
mailbox or yours, because we got a new
And
mailbox now.
deal
We
with
don't want it to go to that house. We want it to
And
go to.
if you have any issues, my number is listed in the console. Call me, and if you have any
Yes.
issues, get in touch with them. I'll definitely get in touch with them.
I mean,
My
the
motion
trailer,
is
that's
to-
all gonna get removed this year anyway.
But my motion is
Proper permits, everything,
to
so.
defer to July meeting.
Okay,
We're good.
and, okay, Ms. Brown.
I would also recommend that they contact the assessor's office in order to get that address updated, to request that mailing address be changed, so that it's changed across the board for anybody.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah, go to the
give
post
it
office
to
for
me.
the change.
And also, definitely first thing you do tomorrow, if possible, apply for a permit.
Yes, my wife works she's a paralegal assistant. We know to
Okay.
do everything by the book, man.
Definitely, thank you.
Everything that we need to do.
And what was your motion?
To
Defer.
defer to July meeting.
Motion on the floor by Mr. Steve Trostclair to defer this matter until the July 28th meeting. Second by Mr. Carl Harding. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members vote your machines. Vote 7-0, motion passes. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
No,
All right.
appreciate it all.
Now, don't forget, give them the information where you want it to go. Okay. Item AA, 1411 Bonvalant Street, Houma, Louisiana.
His mailbox so it don't get run over again, because it's out of the same place where they keep running it over. Yeah, it's attached to.
1814 Coteau is what that mailbox is. I'm gonna-
Yeah, you're fine. Item AA, 1411 Bonvalant Street, Houma, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on November 4th, 2025. The initial inspection was conducted on November 4th, 2025, which indicated this structure was in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 20th, 2026 indicated this structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
I have a question, Ms. Brown.
Mhm.
So this is 1411 Bonvalant Street, right?
Yes.
The pictures that we have?
Yeah, you see it on the,
Yeah. Okay. All right, we're good. Ma'am, name and address for the record?
My name is Sybil Barrett Coleman. My address is 220 Antoine Street, and that's in Houma, Louisiana, 70360. This is my first time knowing about this, and when I got a letter sent to my home, really it was under my aunt's name and not my name, but it came to my house with my aunt's name on it. We were under the impression, my sister and I and the rest of the family, we were under the impression that we only own the very far end of that property and not that part of the property. We was always told that Terrell Howard owned that part of the property and that the part of the property that we owned didn't have any houses or anything that was on that part. So that's what I'm confused about.
Okay. Ms. Brown, can you repeat that recommendation?
the recommendation is that the owners are ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
Okay. Ma'am, what do you plan to do now that you are aware that this is in fact you and your siblings have ownership of this property?
I guess we're gonna have to try to find someone to condemn it, but I'm still confused as to how we part of this deal.
According to the, I'm assuming we got this from the assessor's office, the ownership, but it gives a listing of, and your name is on there as owner of the property, Terrell May, and it's part of Terrell May Turner, estate of Rosa Robinson, Joseph Johnson, Tammy Verrett, Marquette, Angela Verrett Robinson, Barbara Lewis Moore,
Yeah, those are passed away.
Felton Lewis, Taylor, and Sybil Verrett Coleman. Now, you guys are considered the owners of the property. All right, so with that being said, I'll have one of my colleagues make the motion for me, but I'll give you my phone number and I will give you a call, or you can give me a call at your earliest convenience and we can kind of discuss this.
Right, because
Hey,
to be honest, we didn't know.
it's fine.
Okay.
Again, I'll get you my phone number. Please give me a call, tomorrow.
Okay.
Motion to concur with administration.
And we have a motion on the floor by Mr. Clayton Voisin and a second by Mr. Carl Harding. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members, vote your machines. What? 1 second.
Yeah, can you make an opinion on this and just state that you want to comment on it? Yes.
For the record. Okay. Ms. Alcock?
Courtney Alcock, I was appointed ad hoc on this property. And I undertook the customary ad hoc procedures to provide notice to the members of the estate and ran ads and sent out letters. I may have been the one that sent you a letter on Antoine Street.
You sent Felton Taylor.
Correct. Correct.
She
That's
passed away.
that's just some of the information I had. We were trying to locate somebody to let them know the status of the property so that you could be here tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. Members have voted your machines. Votes 8-0. Motion passes. And Ms. Coleman, please give me a call at your earliest convenience.
Okay.
Mr. Harding has got my phone number there. Item BB 5009 Bayou Drive, Chauvin, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on June 26, 2025. The initial inspection was conducted on June 26, 2025, which indicated that this structure was in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 21st, 2026 indicated that the structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that the structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
Ms. Alcock?
Courtney Alcock, I was appointed ad hoc on this property and I undertook the customary notification processes. I did get in touch with Cheryl Nodor, but I don't see her here this evening. She was just a person in interest, but she didn't tell me any particular plan that she had for the property. Thank you.
Concur with administration.
We have a motion on the floor by Ms. Kim Chauvin to concur with the administration, second by Mr. Carl Harding. Seeing no lights, further discussions, members, vote your machines. Votes 8-0, motion passes. 702 Argonne Road, Montague, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on June 30th, 2025. The initial inspection was conducted on July 1st, 2025. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 21st, 2026 indicated this structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
Sir, state your name and address for the record, please.
Charles Allen Sr., 4847 Longfellow Drive, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, 70805.
Okay, go ahead.
No, on 702 Aragon. I've been relocated since Hurricane Ida, so I'm just getting the notice about the demolish thing. I had got in touch with somebody. My mom had gave me a letter out of her mailbox, which is at another address. So that's how I got the notice about this. So I don't. I mean, I understand about the grass and all, but the house itself is, it's not. It's still livable because that's where all my stuff is. Like all our stuff is at. That's what I mainly use for my storage. Like all our like still got furniture and stuff in there. And I can't. And I'm on disability, so where I'm at in Baton Rouge, I don't have enough room for all my stuff that's in that house. So that's why I leave it there.
So you have any intentions of the house? Just, or your plans are just to leave it like it is?
No, I mean I had someone cutting the grass, but they somehow got incarcerated. So I didn't know that until after I kept paying them about 3 times, and they told me they had got incarcerated, and we lost contact with all kinds of stuff. And
Okay, but the grass is a separate nuisance issue. But the building, what's your plans on the structure? You doing any renovations?
I was trying to keep it for one of my kids. Like she was trying to get her stuff together, so try to get her to keep that. Like I said, if I had to demolish the house, I would, but I have to get all my stuff out first. Give me
Right.
time to get out. I mean, I don't have a problem. The property paid for. I'm gonna keep my property, but I'll tear the house down. But I just
Okay.
found out about tearing it down.
Well, I'm gonna concur the administration, we'll condemn the house, but I'll give you 90 days, and if you make some progress towards demolishing, get your permit, a demolition permit. And, in 90 days, we'll revisit it and we'll make it, we'll work with you and we
All right.
can.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Got a motion on the floor by Mr. Steve Trosclair to concur with the administration to give 90 days. Second by Mr. John Amity. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members vote your machines. All right. Vote 7-0. Motion passes. Item DD 205 Suzie Street, Chauvin, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on May 29, 2025. The initial inspection conducted on June 3rd, 2025 indicated this structure was in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 21st, 2026 indicated this structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
Good evening. My name is Chantel Dubois. I live at 14104A Poirier Road in Gonzales, Louisiana. I'm the owner of the property at 205 Suzie Street. I actually inherited after my mother passed away. Also my childhood home. I happened to be Googling the address and saw that the notice for the demolition or for the whenever that was done, I immediately called the number, spoke with Miss Camilla. She told me about the hearing. Called somebody, got somebody under contract for the grass, got a contractor out there to look at it. He said it is doable if I want to do it. He said he is willing to do it. I haven't got a physical estimate from him. I was hoping to get a couple of estimates, but I would like to preserve the property. I came up to the Terrebonne Assessor's Office. Talked to several people here. I talked to Ms. Camilla about actually applying for a permit, but she said since the hearing was already set, that it wasn't gonna get approved before now. So I actually got somebody down there I wanted to get a dumpster in it. I was begging them to let me do anything at that point. So I'm really eager to do it. It's not about the money. It's really just the time to be able to
So you're wanting to redo this home.
start. Yes, ma'am.
How much time you think you're gonna need?
I would like 90 days to be able to see.
Okay, so we'll do the condemnation and give you 90 days, and you're gonna stay in touch with me.
Absolutely.
Okay, so condemn
Thank you
in
very, very
90
much.
days.
I appreciate your time.
All right. Have a motion on the floor by Ms. Kim Chauvin to condemn and give 90 days. Second by Mr. Carl Harding. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members vote your machines. Votes 8-0, motion passes. Item EE. Item EE, 5228 North Bayou Black Drive, Gibson, Louisiana.
The recommendation is that this property be continued to our next condemnation hearing due to a discrepancy in address.
We have a motion on the floor by Mr. Carl Harding to concur with the administration, second by Mr. Clayton Voisin. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members vote your machines. Votes 8-0, motion passes. Item FF 206 Go Avenue, Houma, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on May 21st, 2025. The initial inspection was conducted on May 22nd, 2025. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 21st, 2026 indicated this structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that the residential and accessory structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
Name and address for the record, please, sir.
Stephen LaBeouf, 583 Shivers Road, New Hebron, Mississippi. And that's my house, and I am working on tearing it apart right now. But I'm only one person. I'd like to know if y'all can extend it, because the apartment is interior-wise, needs to be gutted. I'm trying to, which is what I'm doing now, and removing the electrical wiring, because I want to try and recycle a lot of the wood, because I want to build me a house in Mississippi. And a lot of that wood's old cypress. The shed, that's fixing to come down, because that's made out of pine and the termites have been in it already. I'd just like to know if y'all will work with me on it
Yeah.
and give me some time.
So what we'll do is we'll condemn it and give you 90 days to tear it down and do the work. Wait, let me finish. And if you need more time, then we'll come back and give you more time, okay?
Okay, because I probably need more time, because
Go
I'm
ahead.
by myself.
Ms. Camilla?
Ms. Brown?
So please make sure, sir, that you get your demo permit. Right now, that permit is
I
expired.
already have the demolition permit.
But the permit that you have is expired. So you
Oh, they
need-
told me it lasted a year.
No, not a demolition permit.
Okay, well,
get it.
that's what the lady told me at the office. I'll
So get a
another
new,
one, though.
get a new permit.
I'll get a
Right.
new one.
And then, so in 90 days, just keep in touch, and if we need more time, we'll extend it again.
Okay.
But try to get as much done as you can.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best.
All right, thank you, sir. We have a motion on the floor by Mr. Kevin Champon to concur with the administration and give 90 days. We have a second by Ms. Kim Chauvin. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members vote your machines. Votes 8-0, motion passes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Item GG, 106 Bella Street, Chauvin, Louisiana.
An inspection conducted on April 22nd indicated this structure has been demolished. We recommend this file be closed.
Ms. Kim Chauvin to concur with the administration. Second by Mr. Carl Harding. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members vote your machines. Votes 8-0, motion passes. Item HH, 507 Oak Street, Houma, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on May 1st, 2025. The initial inspection was conducted on May 6th, 2025, which indicated this structure was in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 20th, 2026 indicated this structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to remove or demolish the structure by May 28, 2026.
State your name and address for the record, please, sir.
Alice Guidry, 1010 North Alex Place on Boulevard, Golden Meadow, Louisiana.
All righty, go ahead. I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna talk. I visited Mr. Guidry at the Oak Street address, and he told me what his intentions are, and I saw what he was doing. So I'm gonna make a motion, we defer this to the next condemnation hearing.
Okay. Motion by Mr. Steve Trosclair to,
My hearing, I don't know, this week it's not good.
no, you're fine, you're fine. We have a motion on the floor by Mr. Steve Trosclair to defer this matter until the next condemnation hearing, which is gonna be July 28th, 2026.
So you have to come back in July.
Come back in July.
Keep working on the
Do I
house.
get a permit? They gonna extend my permit?
Ms. Brown?
Yes, now that he's giving you that extra time, Mr. Ellis, you can go and get that permit now.
Now that,
Go,
Go to
go
permit
tomorrow
office.
morning,
Yes.
get the permit renewed?
Go tomorrow morning and get your permit renewed,
Okay,
okay?
okay,
All right.
okay, thank you.
You're
All right.
welcome.
all right, motion on the floor by Mr. Steve Trosclair to defer to the next condemnation hearing, July 28th, 2026. Second by Mr. John Amade. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members, vote your machines.
Hey, y'all gonna send me a letter for the next hearing?
Yes, I will. I will send you a letter.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, thank you.
Votes 8-0, motion passes. We didn't have any problems contacting, right?
No.
His
Kim?
address, you got
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Okay, good deal. All right. Item II 143 Codier Street, Houma, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on June 5th, 2025. The initial inspection was conducted on June 5th, 2025, which indicated this structure was in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 20th, 2026 indicated this structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or repair the structure by May 28th, 2026.
State your name and address for the record, please.
My name is Guillermo Salazar. The address is 143 Cadier Street, Houma, Louisiana, 70363.
Okay, go ahead.
I just need a couple of weeks more to move it or fix it.
Okay, so you have until May 28th
May
to
28th.
get it off the property.
Okay,
You can do that?
that works.
Okay, motion concur with administration.
Okay, we have a motion on the floor by Mr. Steve Trosclair to concur with the administration, second by Mr. Clayton Voisin. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members, vote your machines. Votes 8-0, motion passes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so
All
much.
right. Item JJ 303 Sorrow Street.
An inspection conducted on April 20th, 2026 indicated this structure was demolished. We recommend closing this file.
I have a motion on the floor by Mr. Kevin Champon to concur with the administration, second by Ms. Kim Chauvin. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members, vote your machines. Vote 7-0, motion passes. Item KK 5807, Highway 56, Chauvin, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on May 19th, 2025. The initial inspection conducted on May 20th, 2025 indicated this structure was in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 21st, 2026 indicated this structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28th, 2026.
Okay. Sir, can you state your name and address for the record, please?
Yes, good afternoon, sir. Paul LaPerouse. I'm appearing on behalf of Deborah Neal, or the estate and the boys, concerning the status of 5807. We're disputing the fact that it is in a dangerous condition and endangers the public welfare.
Ms. Kim Chauvin?
Okay, so my question would be is, how do they plan, what are the plans, what's the intention of the property?
Fix it up. We're gonna fix it up. We just did my sister's one on Byside Drive, her trailer. She died in a house fire. And we just demolished that one in January. So we're in the process of working on this one.
By working on it, you mean
Yeah,
What
taking
doing?
off the back end and just making like a shed. He closing the building.
So you're making a shed out of it?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
How does that work, Camilla? How does that work, Chris?
Mr. Pulaski?
Yeah, I mean, structurally, if that's what they wanted to do, I mean, it's possible to do. They have to make sure we have the right permits on file to show the work they're doing. I mean, I don't know what the process, the permit scope of work would entail, what kind of inspections would be required and that kind of thing, but I mean, if they have a permit, at least we know what the intentions are.
Okay, so how long do you think that
Hold on 1 second, sir.
how long
1
do you
second.
think it's gonna take you to do what you just said?
As much time as y'all can give us.
No, like a timeline.
Dean. All right. We're going to file a suit in district court and get all the time we need. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna condemn and concur with administration.
Okay, we have a motion on the floor by Ms. Kim Chauvin to concur with the administration, second by Mr. Danny Babin. Seeing no further lights. Before we do that, legal, do you want to put anything in here? Thank you.
The condition of the property being dilapidated and dangerous, as far as what courts look at to determine that from hearings that we've had in the past, is the building inspector's official opinion. So we have all of that for this structure, and that's what we will use, and he will have some time to file his appeal if he wishes to do so. So
Thank you, ma'am. Motion on the floor, second's been made. Members, vote your machines. Sir, to the podium if you'd like to speak.
You want to speak?
I see that the gentleman is wanting to talk to me, but now he's brought in a lawyer, so what do we do here? You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
I
you
don't know that
can-
I can do anything.
you can tell him to contact our office.
Okay, so
and
he's gonna
we'll-
have to, so if
yeah.
you want to speak, you have to contact the law office.
I didn't bring it, that's on my sister's behalf. She just died in in September in a tragic fire on Bayside Drive in the trailer. She got subpoenaed too. A certified letter.
The lawyer is not representing you. He just said that he was representing
family.
the family.
It's the estate.
Yeah. So they need to contact you, right, Brianna?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
you have to contact Miss Brianna.
Yeah, we'll open a risk
Okay,
file on
thank
it.
you. I just wanted to make sure that I did that correctly.
Absolutely. The votes, okay. Sir, if you have any further discussions or conversations or anything like that, we want to continue with the meeting. And you can call our legal department and they'll be able to guide you from there. Motion votes 8-0, motion passes. Item LL 216 Donnelly Drive, Houma, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on September 17th, 2024. The initial inspection conducted on September 27, 2024, indicated this structure was in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 21st, 2026, indicated this structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that the residential and accessory structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
Please state your name and address for the record, ma'am, sir.
My name is Julia Thibodeau. I'm currently residing at 2941 31st Street in Port Arthur, Texas, 77642. This was my residence. I just recently donated the house, the property and everything to Mr. Jules Chasson. His intentions are to repair it. He has been doing the upkeep with the grass and clearing out debris little by little. Like I said, his intentions are to repair it because he said he had a contractor go out and look at it, said it is repairable.
Question, do you have a permit?
I just recently got.
He couldn't get the permit because,
So it would depend on what we do here. Okay.
but
All right.
he
So
has,
my question for you is, how long do you think that it would take you to repair this? I mean, look, I understand that it's gonna take you some time. Okay? Just give me a ballpark and then we can work from there where I will probably do this, condemn and give you days, and then you're gonna keep in touch with me. And Miss Camilla can tell you, I did this for 228 Dixie Street, and it took him about, what, a year? A year, okay? Every 90 days, he would come back to me and he would keep us informed. I just need to know, what do you think your ballpark timeline is going to be to fix this? Because I want to see the house restored. I know that it's important that we keep our houses that we can. Ballpark.
Give or take a year.
Okay. So we're gonna do this where I'm gonna condemn, give 90 days. I'm gonna give you my card. We are going to stay in touch. Where you send me pictures, I'm gonna put 6 months. Okay, we'll do 6 months, okay? But every month I want pictures, and we're gonna get that to Miss Camilla to where we can keep up with this, okay? So we're gonna do condemn and 6 months, 6 months.
Okay. We have a motion on the floor to condemn and give 6 months by Ms. Kim Chauvin, second by Mr. Clayton Voisin. Just to make sure, you donated the property to him.
yes, sir.
We probably need to get his information,
He has
since
all
he's the
the-
new owner. No, provide that your information to our planning and zoning department, just so we can have that on file going forward, since you're no longer the owner of that property and he is. I'm just making sure of that, right? Okay, all right. So we have a motion on the floor by Ms. Kim Chauvin to condemn, give 6 months, second by Mr. Clayton Voisin. Seeing no further, lights or discussions, members vote your machines. Vote 7-0, motion passes. Item MM 302 Hidalgo Drive, Houma, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on November 21st, 2025. The initial inspection was conducted on November 21st, 2025, which indicated this structure was in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 20th, 2026 indicated this structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
I make a motion for concur with administration.
All right, we have a motion on the floor by Mr. Carl Harding to concur with the administration, second by Mr. Danny Babin. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members vote your machines. Vote 7-0, motion passes. Item NN 105 Sam Rapp Street, Gibson, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on September 23rd, 2025. The initial inspection was conducted on September 24th, 2025. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 21st, 2026 indicated this structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
What's the address you said?
105 Sam Rapp.
That's not 105.
That's not 105.
It's not 105.
You maybe 105.
Ma'am, hold on, guys, hold on 1 second, Ms. Brown.
So 107 would be the last structure to the end. We just had all of this assessed, so.
Ma'am,
that-
sir, let her talk, and then we'll let you guys share whatever you want.
If you're looking at the very first picture up in the upper left corner, you can see that there is a structure directly behind that house. That is considered through 911 as 107 Sam Rapp. I just continued 5228 because there was a discrepancy with the address. And so that address now would have to be changed to 107, and the structure in front of it would be considered 105. So we just had all of this straightened out with 911 and the tax assessor's office.
And whose name
Okay,
is it?
ma'am, you finished, Ms. Brown?
Yes.
All right. State your name and address for the record first.
Yes.
Anybody that talks, name and address for the record, and then we can hear you.
Abigail Petite, Scott, Alexandria Scott Petite, 16035 Norwick Avenue, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. 105, that's owner of for me and my sister. 105. But there's more to it than just what you all are showing us. That's why we weren't familiar with the pictures. And the property that we have is based upon family that's squatted and placed a lot of debris and stuff on our property. We're willing to demolish and haul it. And how much time do we have to do that? It's to demolish, right?
Hold on, just a second. What you trying to say?
Name and address for the
Oh,
record, sir.
Yeah.
Well, this is my wife Abigail. My name is Wilbur Petite, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. What you trying to say is they don't have a house on their land at all. Nothing is on their land but cars and
Automobiles,
a
just a lot
tractor,
of junk.
but not on their land. No
Our
house
land is
on their
before
land.
this.
Mm-hmm. The one under Abigail, Alexandria
Gilda.
Scott, and Gilda Marie Scott. That's the one we're familiar with.
If I'm correct, Ms. Brown, 105 Sam Rapp, that's the owners, Abigail and
Yes.
Gilda, correct?
Yes.
So what, I'm not understanding. Mr. Harding, you want to address?
Yes.
Can I say something first, please?
Name and address for the record, sir.
My name is Malcolm Scott. This property that y'all said has been, whoever it was, wasn't paying for it, and somebody bought it. That's not our property anymore. It's been condemned before.
But if this says ours, it's ours.
The people that was it for wasn't paying their taxes. And
This-
the parish
this-
took it
so
and
this is-
put it for sale and somebody bought it.
Miss Gilda?
That deal.
Miss Gilda, excuse me, Miss Gilda?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Miss Abigail?
Yes.
Okay.
It don't mean nothing. This is
This is who I want to talk to. Now, the situation here, this was inspected on the 21st of April. Okay, this is the way it looks. Okay, in your opinion, you said that you were willing to work with something. Now, Miss Brown is saying that we had to clarify 105 and 107. Right, right. So the discrepancy is that your portion of it, which is what? 105. Correct. It's the first structure,
It's not ours.
the first one. The
What's
second
wrong
one,
with it? We gonna take it down, whether, but it's not ours. That's not for us. That's not on our property.
it's not on your
We don't
property.
even have a house. We have like old beat up automobiles, tractors and stuff like that. I don't see that on our property.
well, maybe your property extend more than y'all thought.
Well, like I said, we gonna take care of it. We'll demolish it.
Yeah.
S- Let me
Ms.
just say
Brown?
this. So the problem with this property is that the property encompasses so many different redivisions and so many things happen to this property and over the years. And so that's why we had to dig deep. Before I could even bring it to this meeting, I had to really dig deep to really find out what the address was for this property, because the way, if you look at the map right now, even the lines are cutting in between the house. So this is why we had to have the property researched thoroughly before I could even bring it here. I missed the mark of doing it with 5228. And that's why I have to continue it. But we found out on the latter end that it's 107. So it's a lot going on, but we got it narrowed down to that 105 for this structure.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Harding. Mr. Trosclair, you wanted to add something?
Yeah, one question. I can't remember, you said your name.
Abigail.
Miss Abigail.
Gilda.
Miss Abigail.
Yes.
Okay, you saying that this is not your property. So what is what is your property address that you own?
105. There was, my name is Perry Mark. I live at 214 Gold Avenue. There was a structure at 105. There was a house there. It was torn down by the parish. 105.
So,
We never tore anything down.
okay, well, if you say your address is 105 and our research shows this is 105, then evidently your property
We'll
is
take
farther
it.
over.
We'll take it.
No,
Okay,
well,
thank
well,
you.
just make sure that we understand, according to our records, the parish hasn't torn any structure down at 105. Okay, the parish hasn't. So based on what you just.
Well, they tore it down. Whoever came and tore it down.
Okay. Mr. Harding should be able to give you some guidance.
So whatever you do in Terrebonne Parish, you got, especially that, you have to get a permit. And that's one reason why we have the problem that we have right now. Somebody tore a house down without the permit, and then now we have to go there and get that squared away. Now, the responsibility of the property as a whole, right now, that's what the parish is looking at. Regardless if it's 105, whatever the other address was, or 107. Right now, the parish wants this particular portion of it to be squared away. Now, if you're willing to help the parish, help you guys, what you guys are responsible for, we're gonna take that. But if not, the parish is gonna give you until May 28th to actually clear that property out, or they're coming in and do it for you. Now, what is your position that you wanna take in this?
Well, if you say the parish.
Step to the mic, ma'am.
Yeah.
When you say the parish, is that something that they will do and we have to foot a bill or what?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. So if we have the means to get it torn down, then we'd go with that, but we're gonna need more than May 28th.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out now, whether we're gonna be able to do that and help you out, because this has to be, in my opinion, it has to be clarified where I don't want you to be doing something that, you know what I mean, it's gonna cost you money, and then the parish come back upon you. We gotta clarify this out, and we have a problem. So whatever you're willing to do what's the location, at 105, if you wanna tear it down, I would agree. And then this, I guess, my colleagues up here would agree, if you do your portion of it, then they're gonna take away the responsibility that these folk, Miss Gilda and Miss Abigail has then. Miss Brown?
So, there is funding right now to tear down structures.
Okay then.
But we cannot guarantee, and I make this clear, we cannot guarantee that funding will be available to tear down that structure when it comes time for this structure to be torn down. So I just have to make that clear.
Well, the recommendation would, and this, I'm speaking for you. We're gonna follow the administration's, the recommendation by the administration, and we're gonna talk outside.
Mr. Danny Babin.
Yeah, I just want to make it clear. You said that you would tear it down, and then you asked a question about the parish tearing it down. You can do it cheaper, more than likely, than the parish can. So it's advantageous for you, if you want to tear it down, for you to tear it down, because you will save money doing it. Is I think where we all going with all this. We're trying to help the situation as much as possible.
The thing about it is it's just a structure, a building, but there's more to that property than just a building.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff over down the road. It's just blocking the lane. It's more to it. There's a lot of family members that have put it up. There's more hogwash buildings that they structured up that needs to be torn down. It's not just that little piece that you all are talking about. It's a lot. But anyway.
We're gonna concur with the administration. I'm making the motion. We're gonna talk outside. Ms. Kim Chauvin has actually second that
Yeah.
motion, and we're
That'd
gonna
be
talk
better.
outside.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we want to extend it, whatever we gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
I have a motion on the floor by Mr. Carl Harding to concur with the administration. A second by Miss Kim Chauvin. And before we take a vote, I just would like to clarify some things, the comments that were made. By you guys refuting that the property 105 belongs to you. and the parish has done their research and said that the property is in fact yours at 105 Sam Rapp. We are not by any means giving you ownership of anything or anything close to that. So don't take that and say, they gave me this. I'm making that very clear. You're responsible for 105 Sam Rapp. Okay? With that being said, members, vote your machines. Votes 8-0, motion passes. Item 00115 Moses Street, Chauvin, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on August 20th, 2024. The initial inspection was conducted on August 27th, 2024. And it indicated that the structure was in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 21st, 2026 indicated this structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that this structure be condemned and the owners ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
Okay, ma'am.
Good evening. My name is Valerie Ross. I live at 115. I'm sorry, that's what I used to live at 115. I currently live at 1302 West Esplanade Avenue in Kenner, Louisiana. Um, the property at 115 Moses Street, I grew up there. It is my family's home. It's my mom's home. My sister and I take care of things for her. She's unable to do that. She's 94 years old. She's bedbound. She's disabled. And my sister and I handled all the matters related to the property for her. We understand the condition of the home. There was, in our wildest dreams, we did not want this to happen at all. Of course, it's my mom's home. We just didn't want that to happen. But myself, I can speak for myself, I've been trying to get help for her since 2013, before my father passed, with the hurricane and with just them needing a ramp built or just some modifications done in the house. So I don't want anyone to think that we have just neglected it because, I live in Kenner, my sister's, has her own home. It wasn't neglected. It was our wish that my mom spent her last days in that home. So I don't want anyone to think that we just neglected it just to just let it be blighted. We agree that it is necessary for demolition. We want to resolve this matter responsibly and in cooperation with the parish. When I was told about the notice in the paper, I had no idea. Someone told me about it. And when I found out, I immediately contacted who I needed to contact, which was Miss Brown. And Miss Brown has been so nice and so understanding in this because we just don't know what to do, in that situation. Um, we have been in communication for a while, myself, my sister, and Ms. Brown's office regarding the property, and we've done our best to follow the process as described, which brings me here today. We are not refuting demolition, we're just requesting assistance to complete the demolition. If we could save the house, I want to save the house. But at this point, I don't think it's possible. So we're not disputing, we're just asking for some assistance in that process. At this time, we are respectfully requesting to be considered for any funds that have been allocated to assist property owners with demolition costs. Due to my mother's age and her disability and her limited financial funds, the cost of demolition for her, it would just be a hardship. We respectfully request consideration to any available demolition assistance and anything that the parish has. We request consideration for anything and time to do any paperwork or anything that's necessary. We just don't know what else to do. But if that's something that we can do, I do request that you give us consideration for that.
If we concur with administration, we can put their name on the list and hopefully work into the program that you just spoke of.
Yeah, I understand that there's no list. It's just,
there's
we just want to be
no-
considered, if there's a possibility, just to be
Well,
considered
there's
for
no
that.
promise to do it, but
That's correct.
right.
Yes.
Okay. So I think that we're going to move forward with that part of it, concur with administration and try and work through that process to get on that part.
Okay, we have motion on, you're finished, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We have a motion on the floor by Ms. Kim Chauvin to concur with the administration, second by Mr. Danny Babin. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members vote your machines. Vote 7-0, motion passes. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Item PP, 1824 Himalaya Avenue B, Thibodaux, Louisiana.
The initial complaint was received on June 11, 2025. The initial inspection was conducted on June 12, 2025, which indicated this structure was in a dangerous and dilapidated condition. Notices was issued. An inspection conducted on April 22nd, 2026, indicated this structure continues to be in violation. It is our recommendation that this residential mobile home be condemned and the owner ordered to demolish or remove the structure by May 28, 2026.
I have a motion on the floor by Mr. John Amady to concur with the administration, a second by Mr. Danny Babin. Seeing no further lights or discussions, members vote your machines. Oh, yeah, we good. Vote 6-0. Motion passes. Motion to adjourn by Mr. John Amady, second by Mr. Clayton Wazan. Seeing no further lights, members vote your machines.
I think I was checking the agenda. Oh, that's name and address. I just wanted to,
Wait, hold on one sec. Or step up to the microphone, sir. So you were here for,
4064 Highway 665. On behalf of the, whatever interests,
we don't even have that one on here tonight, huh?
I didn't hear it called, which is why I,
Wait,
4065, what's that again, sir?
4064 Highway
4064?
665 would be on page 12 in your book.
Shrimpers Row?
Quantico?
It's Montague.
Item K.
Item K, I'm sorry.
Item K. Yeah, we call that, right?
Called it, mhm.
Yeah, I understand. I should have sat in the front. Okay, Jody Belliot, 310 Marlow Street, here in Houma.
Well, I don't think that's been closed now, so we can't go back to that.
I'm not asking, I was just here to represent whatever interest Mr. Nakan had. I'm one of his great nephews, and we're not trying to dispute whatever just happened. I understand that's my mistake and I missed it. I'm not asking to change anything. If it needs to be demolished, the Belliot and Nakan families will.
Mr. Trosclair
Yeah,
or Tammy?
Tammy.
No, you're good.
What was the motion and the vote on it?
On KK. On K, I'm sorry.
Okay.
K.
Okay. Concur with administration? Okay, so I'm gonna explain to you what we
Or
can.
no, K. Just K.
Just K.
No, 4064 Highway 665.
Ad hoc, no contact.
Yeah, what it was, that hot, no contact? Okay, so our attorney said that she couldn't contact anybody. Evidently, you got contacted here. So it's already been voted on. According to, you got till May 28th.
Okay.
If you need more time to get it out, you'll have to come back to the council and we'll have to do it again. We'll have to, actually, it won't be demolished by the parish on the 28th. So you'll have some time, it takes some time for that to go through the process. So I would suggest you get a permit, the demolition permit. And if y'all gonna tear it down, get it torn down. Or the parish is gonna eventually come in and do it.
Yes, sir, Mr. Trosclair. That's, I apologize for holding y'all up. I was trying to check the agenda. I got bad ears from the Army, so I missed it.
Okay.
And like I said, the Belliot Nakan families, we're not trying to contest what just happened. We understand it's bad. We just didn't know my Uncle Paul's estate hadn't been planned out prior to his death. So we intend to take
It
care
has
of
been
it.
condemned.
Yeah.
And according to the condemnation, you got till May 28th.
Okay,
And like I said, if it extends past that, just let me know so I can let our staff know, or call our staff and let them know that you are in the process. You got a permit, get your permit, because they won't believe anything you say.
will do.
Got a permit.
Will do. Thank you, Councilman. Thank you, everyone. Again, sorry.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
Motion to